Hey everyone, this is Schleicher with Gaming Trend, and I'm here with Julie from GreenBriar Games, and we are going to talk about some of their new games that they have coming up in the very near future, right?
Absolutely. Well, one that's out already and one that's coming up next month.
Oh wow, so great. So what's the first one that we have for us?
Well, let's talk about, so last year, of course, Grimslingers has been doing really great and everybody's really excited about it, and we talked about it last year. This year, we have the expansion, the Northern Territories, that's come out. In the core game, you have the different characters and you kind of build your ability level based on, you draft spells, you draft items and things like that. In here, you have characters that already have their set decks created that are much more, not just flavor driven, but unique to the characters. And then in the core game, the story, the co-op mode, which is a mini campaign, is pretty linear. It's a choose your own adventure, but pretty linear. Right. In this, it's much more of a world building.
Multiple paths.
Absolutely. Much richer in the exploring the worlds of the Northern Territories, where it takes place.
And was that on Kickstarter?
It was.
Okay.
It was on Kickstarter.
And now it's available.
And now it's available for you to buy.
Cool. And how much does that retail for?
It retails for $25.
Okay. And it's how many players?
Well, like the credit, it is something that you have to use with the core game. So,
okay. Like
the core game, if you want to do a campaign, it's 1 to 4 players. And then if you want to do it just as a PvP, it's 2 to 6. Or if you combine the two, you can make it up to, I suppose, 12. I wouldn't, but
right.
you can.
You can.
So there you go.
And how long does it play in about?
So again, PvP tends to be a really fast 15, 20, maybe 25-minute game. The campaign can be anywhere from an hour to 2 hours, depending on how long you want to, how much of the story you want to go into.
Okay, cool. And this is a complete standalone.
No. It is.
Oh,
a
it does.
Yep.
It does require the original. Okay. Well.
It's quite. But if you feel it, it's actually heavier than the original.
Oh, wow.
Because it's all books. It's a lot of the text as well as the cards and everything like that.
Okay.
So there's
cool.
a lot of story in it.
Okay. Yeah. You don't find a lot of story in games unless you have some kind of campaign or something.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see a game like this where the world is kind of fleshed out a little bit more, especially something.
But still the beautiful art.
Yeah, the art is amazing.
Yeah.
So. And then something that looks a little bit lighter.
So this is BarBEARian Battlegrounds, and so in this you are playing a tribe of vicious killer bears. You can tell they're fierce, they're tough, they're out to get your honey. And so in the game, so I can pull this one open. In this game, you take dice, and it's a simultaneous dice roll.
Okay, so everyone has their own set of dice.
Correct. So if I were the green tribe, I would be rolling, and then based on what I got, I would, everybody would get to see what I had, but then clearly I didn't prep this in advance. You take your worker placement tile and you put it behind your screen so that the other people can't see what you're doing. And it's a hidden worker placement. So what it is, from top to bottom, you can either attack the other players, you can defend, so you're placing them in one of the squares, defend against all the other players, or you have 3 different resources that you're gathering. So you have honey, ore, and magic. So the difference is only a 1, 2, or 3 can be placed here, a 4, 5, or 6 can be placed here, and a 1 through 5 will just get you 1, 6 will either get you 2, or you can lock in your glory points, which are the victory conditions. So that's what it looks like normally, and then if you lock it in, nobody can steal it, which is what you do when you attack.
Oh, okay.
The resources allow you to level up, build, get more dice, get more victory points, change your fate, which is changing your dice roll, and then all of it, all the things you can do, all the 4 phases are there, and then what you can purchase with your resources is right there. So this is your, right behind your screen, all the steps that you need to play the game.
Cool. And so up to 4 players?
Yep, 2 to 4 players.
And how long does a typical game take?
20 to 25 minutes.
Okay. And I've never heard of a hidden worker placement game before.
It's super fun because, you know, and you only have, you get up to, so you start with 3, you can get up to 5, and you can get, mercenaries are the ones that you can have for only 1 turn. So, but it's still, it's simple enough that, like, you roll, and my 7-year-old nephew can match the numbers and the symbols, and then you add different cards for anybody who's older to do some additional little rule sets, and they have really bad bear puns on them as well. So, you know, the bearer of bad news.
Oh, jeez.
Or so long and thanks for all the honey. Or the grizzled veteran, which help gain you more victory points and keeps the game so that it's a pretty quick play.
Cool. Very cool. And this is available now? And
this will be available July 25th.
Okay.
It's available here. We have some advanced copies here at Origins, but otherwise in retail, July 25th.
And that'll retail for?
25.
25. Awesome. It's entertaining enough and
super fun, light, but with enough, like there's
enough crunch to it.
Enough crunch that you're gonna play it. You can play it with your kids, but not be just doing it for their sake.
Right. Exactly. Cool. Well, thank you very much for showing me.
Oh yeah, no, my pleasure.